Welcome back. The Beitbridge border post is expected to be very busy over the next few days. The Musina Municipality says it's ready to receive visitors tomorrow as borders are finally allowed to reopen after months of being under strict lockdown. eNCA reporter Khayelihle Khumalo is in Musina and joins me live now. Kaya, I'm sure those businesses must be absolutely jubilant that they can get back to some sense of normal operation. But presumably a number of them haven't been able to survive the lockdown. What's been the broader impact of COVID-19 and the lockdown on businesses in Musina?
Well, very much so, Andy. So this is a very special town in South Africa. It's between Zimbabwe and South Africa. So the lockdown and all the subsequent impacts really has had a very knock-on effect. So if you look at, for example, this particular trader with his fresh produce here, some stuff here has been rotting because he hasn't been able to sell some of the vegetables to the traders who are just based in this particular area. So this is just on the edge of the border between South Africa and Zimbabwe. So it's a very different world. You can see a lot of chairs are empty here because a lot of people have not been able to come through to the South African side. So really this has crippled the small enterprises. So a lot of them are really reeling in shock and in light of a very devastating impact of COVID-19. And really just to get an idea of how they are doing, I'm joined by one of the traders here. So sir, you were just telling us about the impact. How has it been for you since you're selling these fresh produce here?
Oh, since the COVID-19, things has been very tough out here because right now it's just a loss. We are running a big loss and I don't know how to recover it again. Because it's been 2 weeks I bought this stock, then it's getting rough, then I have to throw away. And I was hoping maybe this will come to an end, so that maybe we can, because I depend on selling the stuff here.
But obviously there is a bit of a glimmer of hope. The border is going to reopen tomorrow. Are you hopeful that you'll be able to recover?
Yeah, hopefully I'm gonna maybe start working something out, then maybe I will end up recovering the loss that have been running since COVID-19 started.
And how's the experience been, you know, since you were telling us off air that you're based here, you sell here every day, but obviously the pandemic came and changed everything.
Yeah, it's been tough, but you can't just sit and do nothing. Then you have to keep on trying. So hopefully, I hope maybe from tomorrow, then we're gonna start working like the other normal days.
Yeah, so you have a lot of catch up to do, right?
Yes, sir, definitely. That's
all right. Thank you so much indeed, sir, for your time. So one of the traders here from the Beitbridge border control telling us about a very devastating encounter that he has had. But obviously, there's a great deal of hope that things will change. And of course, we spoke to the municipality of Musina earlier, and they were saying that from their side, they're really upbeat about tomorrow, especially because this is a very strategic town. It's located just between South Africa and Zimbabwe. And we know that Beitbridge is one of the busiest border control areas, you know, especially the one inland, you know, in terms of the volume of numbers. You're talking about 35,000 vehicles that pass here every single day on a normal basis, of course, and about 500 trucks that do pass here. So there's a very great deal of hope that in light of tomorrow's developments, people will be able to regain the fortunes, the lost profits, and really a very unstable economic environment.
Kai, just talk to us quickly about capacity. As you say, Beitbridge incredibly busy on any normal day. Now that there's additional demands placed on officials at the border post, such as checking people's temperatures, presumably checking that they have that negative COVID-19 test within the last 72 hours. What kind of what's been put in place to help people while they wait? We know that there's long queues at Beitbridge. People are expected to sit for hours waiting to cross the border. How is that going to be handled?
Well, so there's an assurance from the officials that from their side they'll make sure that each and every person who's crossing here is complying with all the regulations. But, you know, as you come from Musina towards Beitbridge, you know, you're greeted by a long queues of trucks that have been here. So authorities are saying they want to make sure that for each and every traveler who's moving across is checked and screened. And, you know, on the other side of this, you do have the police who are ensuring that this actually does take place. But we know for the longest time the Department of Home Affairs has been running with a skeletal staff. So we still await the details in terms of making sure that they do have additional staff to make sure that this place is well capacitated and also do comply with all the key protocols. So it remains to be seen how it's going to be done tomorrow. We still await interviews from the authorities to really give us the direction.
Well, thank you.